There's nothing like 2 full days with family and 10 hours in the car with said family to bring out the crazies in all of us, and certainly to bring out all kinds of past stuff in me gets triggered. I did a trip with my mom, my dad, my brother, and it was so lovely to get that time with them. So please know I'm not complaining, but I'm just recognizing how some things within me were triggered during that time. So after having some triggering moments after a full day, I woke up on the second day, like committed to being patient, committed to only speaking with love. And then, as soon as I saw my mom that morning, she said something triggering and, oh, shit. So instead of reacting, I did my best to smile and say, you know what? There's a Starbucks just across the street. So while you guys are packing up, I'm just going to run and get a cup of tea. Ugh. And then during my walk, I breathed, I reflected. And just as I was starting to spiral about how they were the problem, I realized there was no one else here in this moment but me. It was my thoughts about it. It was my response to them that was problematic. I was choosing to experience it all this way, and I was choosing to get tripped up. So it was me who needed the adjustment. So I took that time to do that. I thought about that. I actually kind of got to laughing, thinking about how silly I had been. I breathed, I prayed. And when I got back to them, I felt so much lighter. And we had a delightful morning and drive home together and big hugs. So if you keep projecting past experiences and preconceived ideas onto the people in your life and onto your moments, you're never going to get anything new. I was keeping this pattern going. And what I did in those moments is that moment of stepping away is I formulated a new idea. And I had the courage to look in the mirror. I took responsibility for my part and I shifted it. Nobody else shifted it. I thought about it differently. I approached it differently. So here's to recognizing your part today with the frustrations, with those triggering moments. I'm not saying that other people aren't doing things that are hurtful or problematic, and we need to address those things in a helpful way. I'm just saying, have the courage to look at your part because that is the best way to take care of ourselves and ultimately each other.